Hi everyone, I thought I would do a couple little quick videos on growing sunflowers in case that's something that you might be wanting to grow more of in your garden this year, or maybe you've never grown a sunflower before. I have a really good variety to tell you about, and that variety is Procut Sunflowers. And I'm so glad I discovered this variety before we opened our flower stand last year, and that's for a couple of reasons. One of those reasons is that these have really good vase life. So when they get in a vase, you bring them inside, they're gonna last 7 to 10 days in that vase for you and look really nice that whole time. The other reason that I love this variety is that it's pollenless, and that's a pretty big deal when you're selling cut flowers. You can feel confident, one, about the vase life of the flower that you're putting out there, but also I feel confident about sharing this flower with other people because it's not going to cause someone to have an allergic reaction. So when you bring this sunflower into your home, you're not going to have that typical pollen drop at the bottom of that vase, like on your tablecloth that you would normally see. It just does not drop pollen. So you could have these in your bedroom, you could have them on the end table in the living room where you're sitting. You will not have a reaction to those. So that's a really nice feature of this plant. And it might sound like a little bit wasteful to not grow a different type of sunflower. So these sunflowers are just one cut and done. So these are not branching. You're not going to get multiple blooms off of one plant. It's gonna bloom once, you cut it, and you're done. What's really nice about that, however, is if you're growing cut flowers, you can quickly flip a bed during the season for another purpose. So you could grow more sunflowers in that bed when you cut all of those down, or you can put zinnias where those sunflowers were if you want to grow those. Typically, when you put a sunflower seed in the ground, it takes about 55 days from the time it goes in the ground until the time that it blooms. So these go pretty quickly, and you can succession plant them and have multiple consistent, constant sunflowers all season long. So in the next few videos, I'll be showing you which colors of sunflowers I'm choosing to grow this year, how I'm timing that out from spring until fall, what the different colors are that I'm focusing on. And then also I'm going to share a tip on how to get sunflowers a little bit earlier, maybe than everybody else who's growing them. And I'm going to talk a little bit about how I'm going to succession plant sunflowers.